Hello everyone, welcome to the session. I have Pradeep Kumar Mitra sir with me. Sir is currently, is a finance faculty at Vivekananda Business School. A lot of students have been asking me, sir, we would love to hear faculties from the B schools कि हम finance में कैसे अपना career करें and what all things are required to do really good in finance. So आप एक बारी सर की प्रोफाइल सुन लेना उनसे ही great profile. I've gone through this. So I'm not going to do that mistake. मैं सर का प्रोफाइल बता I'm too small for that. Sir, I would really request you to kind of walk us through your profile, please.
Okay. Actually, I started my career in finance after passing out my postgraduate diploma in business management, which is equivalent to MBA from Institute of Engineering and Management, Kolkata.
Okay.
And then I started my career in financial services industry. Initially, I started with servicing the loans and financing, and then shifted to investment advisory, broking, equity broking, etc. So most of the earlier period of my life, I have worked with good companies of repute who are into these equity markets, especially like Motilal Oswal Securities Limited,
Great.
Anand Rathi, Religare Stockbroking, then some well-known companies in Surat also at a starting level. What I did, when I have pursued this career in finance, there's a lot of certifications, short-term certifications, because some of the certifications was needed for this, basically for this work that I was doing, like for the compliance part, and some of my own choice. So I had 15, 16 certifications from different bodies like NISM, NSC and BSc.
Awesome.
At the same time, in the year 2008, I thought of shifting to career as a teacher because I have a passion for teaching. So while I was working with these companies, in the morning time I used to go for visiting assignments in different colleges. So that's how I built up my teaching affinity. And in 2008, I joined full-time faculty in ICFI Business School.
Okay.
And then in several other institutes I have worked. By that time when I've joined, because PhD was compulsory, so I did my PhD from VIT Mitra. And I also did two specialized finance courses. One was CFA and other was MBF, Management of Business Finance from Indian Institute of Finance.
Wow.
And my topic in PhD was sustainability reporting for Indian chemical industry. So I've studied how the sustainability reporting model can be developed through a consensus approach.
Okay.
From the participants who are actually reporting this finance.
Okay.
Specifically focused on the chemical industry. And then I have worked with GTU affiliated colleges, Gujarat Technological University affiliated colleges.
Okay.
And for the last 8 years, I'm associated with Vivekananda Education Society under Mumbai University. So at present, I am professor and associate dean in finance in this particular college. And my favorite subjects that I'm teaching are SAPM, derivatives, international finance, and strategic finance. So these are my areas where I'm teaching. So this is all about my profile. And recently I have been awarded India's Best Finance Teacher 2021 by Association of Wealth Management Institute.
Wow, that's fantastic. Congratulations, sir. Good to know that.
Yeah.
Here is my first question for you. आपने 12 years, दिए हैं finance को. It's more than a decade, sir. I want to ask you one sort of an absurd question that 12 years of finance, a lot of people say that finance is little boring or something like that. What will be your answer? Like, you've been teaching 12 years of finance. What's your answer to that?
No, suppose if you are passionate about something, it will never, you'll never say that it is boring.
Right.
So since beginning, I had my career in finance. So I have seen what we are doing, because it's a very exciting job. I'm not saying that it's a boring. And my area of work was like when I was in equity market. Every second there is an excitement. Now the
Yes, yes,
price
yes.
falls, price goes up.
Absolutely.
You maintain the client's account. Not only that, post trading hours, you have the clearing and settlement part also.
Yes, sir.
So when I started my career in that point of time, it was like we used to take the transfer certificate, send it to, because I was working in Surat. So my company used to take the transfer certificates and then submit it to BSc, again get the transfer certificate, share certificates to office and distribute to the clients. And from there, then this we started this screen-based training.
Right.
And at present, I mean, what is the volume that has grown up,
True,
and how
true.
transparent is the system?
Right. So you have seen a shift, sir. Paper say electronic trading. You have
Yes,
seen.
yes, yes.
My goodness. My goodness.
So it was T+5 settlement. Now we are
Yeah,
at
right.
T+2.
2T+2. Yes. अभी बहुत ज़्यादा fast हो गया, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yes. So the core is, if you really enjoy finance, as you rightly said, no, the price movement will always keep you on your toes. And finance, there are so many things in finance sir करने के लिए. तो मेरे ख्याल से if somebody is passionate about finance, they'll be able to do it really nicely. Now, moving ahead, when we talk about finance as a domain, what do you think about finance as a domain in future? Because there are a lot of youngsters now, they want to get into finance now, and they believe that यार finance में जाना है तो आपका mathematics बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए. Sometimes they believe that you should know trading also, and there are a lot of engineers, they are like scared of finance ki whether we will be a good fit for finance or not. What will be your
So I'll take that engineers part because the subjects that I'm teaching, I am finding that engineers are the best.
Exactly.
Yes, because they have that intellectual capability to understand the
Right.
quants part of those things. Like suppose I'm describing option strategies,
Yes.
or I'm taking the Greek in options,
True.
or if I'm explaining a model, the moment I explain this, they grasp it very well.
Yes.
Why they're frightened? Because I mean, the problem starts when you are facing the accounts. Now the engineering background is such, I mean, the way they have studied, for them accounts becomes little boring.
Yes.
Not only that, the new terms and the nitty-gritty, actually they get actually scared of. But when they reach to semester 3, then they realize, no, it's our cup of tea. Otherwise, you see, I mean, if you have IM background, so you must have seen that the number of engineers,
Absolutely.
those are taking finance as a career, and that absolutely talks about how the engineers can be a better placed in a finance
True.
job. Because if you are talking about the quants part, it will be a cakewalk for them.
Right. So
And another thing that is most important is that they are also techno savvy,
yes.
because they are engineers. And the growth in fintech business now, everyone talks about the technologies, use of technology in the finance. So
Right, sir.
that's how I see that they are the better positioned, all the engineering. So I'll always advise the engineering students that if you're taking any specialization, you take either business analytics
Or
with
finance.
a domain expertise in finance. So it could be a joint specialization, or a typical finance specialization where the quants are involved. So they
Yes.
will enjoy.
Yes.
And so far as the skill sets are concerned, so in a finance domain, skill sets require, like apart from all those skill set that is required to prove your managerial capability, like interpersonal skill and all, one thing is needed, that you need a finance degree with you, and probably you will be doing the MBA finance, but you should not stop at that point of time, because after doing MBA finance, you go with a micro specializations. Like if I want to talk about micro specialization, means if you are looking at a career in investment banking, suppose, so I'll always advise you go for a CFA course,
Yes.
CFA international course. If you want to create your domain in risk or create your expertise in risk, because after that you get micro specialist. Even nowadays, if you see the chartered accountant, they also have different specialization even in the CA. Like someone is going to auditing, someone is going for taxation, someone is going for assurance kind of thing. So companies are looking at a micro level capabilities. And now not only the knowledge will help, but you have to demonstrate the skills also. So for that, most important thing is that you develop the two approaches. One is problem solving approach and second is develop your analytical skill. And at the same point of time, you also be the acquaint with the latest technologies. Like people were talking about Excel, now people are talking about BI. Right. So this kind of thing or Tableau kind of thing. So that's the potential. And now, so far as potential is concerned, so if I can tell you that this $31 billion is the fintech business in 2021,
Yes.
and we'll take it to 150 billion dollar in 2021. That's a target. So a huge potential. And this industry is growing by financial services industry is growing by almost a CAGR of 20%. That's how we can see immense potential for the finance. And this is in VASIM, we have got the and we from the department itself, we are very proud that most of the students in our college are taking finance. So far as MMS is concerned, PGDM, we are focused with both analytics and finance specialization, so we have all the specializations available.
Great.